The story of Krazy Joe was torn from yesterday's headlines, and it's as terrifying as tomorrow's.
Good morning. Welcome back to Krazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Krazy Joe. We're going to talk today about another physical media release. This one is a multi-volume set, and all of these volumes are available individually. You can get Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4 as individuals. But I'm going to talk about the Looney Tunes Collector's Choice Collection. This is Volumes 1 through 4, all in a set together from our friends at Warner Archives. In this set, like I said, Volume 1 came out, then I think about a year later, Volume 2 came out, then Volume 4 is the most recent volume, just came out. But when Volume 4 came out, they also collected all the previous volumes together in this set. So if you've got Volume 1, 2, and 3 already, you probably don't need this set. You probably only need Volume 4 because there's nothing new here. It's just bundling together what's already been released. But look at this. Okay, there we go. There's Volume 1, Volume 2 and 3, and the latest Volume 4. You have 97 classic cartoons in here, 97 remastered classic cartoons. As they say, hours and hours of the funniest animated classics from the Warner Brothers archives. 4 volumes in one superb Blu-ray set. Look, who doesn't love Looney Tunes, right? We all love Looney Tunes. Most of us, you're my age, you probably grew up with Looney Tunes. And I took a look at these cartoons. I didn't look at all of them. Like we said, there's 97 here. I'll savor it. I'll go through them slowly. But I've watched a few, and they look great. They look great. They've all been remastered. Some of them are 4K scans. I think I read a couple of them. They had to go to some. The negatives weren't available, and they did remastered from 35 millimeter. I don't know. Everyone I've looked at looks terrific. So the one thing I will say about this set is no special features. None. 0 special features. Little disappointing, but the cartoons are the main event. You're there for these classic cartoons, and the cartoons look great. Special features would have been nice, but the cartoons themselves are great. The other thing I'm going to grumble about is there's no listing of the cartoons. Look at this. There's no booklet. There's no booklet giving me a guide of what cartoons on what disc. The discs themselves don't list the cartoons. You got to kind of pop these on to find out which cartoon is on which set. That's disappointing. Now, I'd like to... another thing, most of these cartoons are new to home media, or new to disc at least. They've never been on Blu-ray or DVD before, most of these cartoons, which is great. Get some new stuff out there. That's wonderful. I will say this. Several years ago, I picked up this DVD set, Looney Tunes, the Golden Collection, volumes 1 through 6, 24 discs, a lot of classic cartoons on here. And whereas I said those the Blu-rays don't give me any kind of guide as to what is on what disc, this, on the other hand, the cartoons are listed right on there. You can find which disc has which cartoons. It's listed. And also, they're like every disc, all 6 of them, loaded with special features. Commentaries, behind the scenes, behind the tunes featurettes with animators, historians, intro by Whoopi Goldberg, music and effects only tracks, Chuck Amuck, What's Up Doc, A Salute to Bugs Bunny, the Filbert TV pilot, the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show, bridging sequences and audio recording session. Loaded. So the previous sets that we had on DVD had some things that they kind of dropped the ball on, I think, on the new release. And that's a shame. At least give me a listing of what cartoons I can find. That's the minimum. Special features are nice. I could do without special features. There really should be some kind of booklet in here telling me which cartoons are on which disc. That's the minimum of what's missing here. Another thing, a lot of these cartoons, like I said, these cartoons are all pretty much new to disc. So, like, none of the cartoons on here are on here. And that's fine. But I do hope Warner Brothers finds a way to bring these cartoons to Blu-ray, because this set is one of the sets. Warner Brothers, I did a video on it on here. Warner Brothers has had issues with disc rot, where some of their DVDs have experienced disc rot and aren't playing anymore. This Golden Collection is one of those sets that is often reported to have disc rot. So I haven't had any issues. Everything on here, I've tested my discs. Everything seems to play on my set, thank God. But I would like to replace this with a Blu-ray. And this ain't it, because this is all new cartoons, which is fine, because these cartoons, eventually we want all the cartoons, right? We want all the cartoons. So new cartoons is a good thing. But I do hope Warner Brothers will supplement that by getting these cartoons onto Blu-ray soon. Ultimately, should you pick up Looney Tunes, the Collector's Choice, it's a no-brainer. If you are of my generation or any of the generations before me, multiple generations from the 30s and 40s to today have grown up with these cartoons and these characters, this is something you're going to want in your collection. It's a no-brainer. Even my daughter, Looney Tunes doesn't have quite the influence on the current generation as it did on my generation, but even my daughter, who's 9 years old, does love the Looney Tunes characters. So I would say yes, this is something you're going to want. Interestingly enough, it also says on here, there's a warning. It says Looney Tunes Collector's Choice Volumes 1 through 4 is intended for the adult collector, may not be suitable for children. Some of these cartoons are not quite politically correct anymore. It's just the way it is. And people get bent out of shape about any kind of warnings, like, when they put warnings before a show or a movie, like, hey, some of these ideas are outdated. People get very triggered by that. I welcome that with open arms, because if the alternative is we don't get the cartoons at all, if you're going to give us these cartoons and just put out there, hey, just so you know, some of this stuff isn't appropriate anymore. If the alternative is that or no cartoon, give me the cartoons. Like when the Muppet Show came to Disney Plus, a lot of people complained, oh, they put these warnings on the episode. Yeah, but guess what? They gave you the episodes uncut. They didn't cut anything from the episodes. Stop being a crybaby. Stop being a crybaby. I'll take all the warning labels. Just don't censor the cartoons. That's all I ask. So yeah, should you pick this up? Come on. It's a no-brainer. It's Looney Tunes. These are some of the most classic cartoons ever made. They look great. Available now, 4 volumes. You can get them individually, or you can get them in this set of 1 through 4. I want to thank Warner Archives for sending me this review copy. It looks great. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic product. And I love the Looney Tunes, man. By the way, my favorite Looney Tunes character, Wile E. Coyote. Who's yours? Do you have a favorite Looney Tunes character? I'll go on a limb here. I'm going to tell you something. Maybe this isn't a popular thing to say. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them. Bugs Bunny? Maybe not in my top 5. I would say Wile E. Coyote. Then I would say Foghorn Leghorn, Daffy Duck. I don't know. Those are like my top 3. Wile E. Coyote, Foghorn Leghorn, and Daffy Duck. Those are my top 3. And also, even though I know he's kind of a variation on Wile E. Coyote, Sam Wolf. Sam Wolf is love that character. So I don't know. Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character? Write down below. Let me know. And hey, everybody, and thank you to Warner Brothers, and everybody keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you meet.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it, it's a trap.
Oh no,
it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas.
Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.
And yes, I realized my mistake. I said Sam Wolf. It's Ralph Wolf. Sam is the sheepdog. Sam and Ralph. Ralph is the wolf. Sam is the sheepdog. I knew that. I slipped up. I said the wrong name. All right, everyone. Keep wearing those pajamas. Second time.